All right, with all the talk of AI and AI commercials, which we just looked at, I thought we could continue on that train. This one is called Life's a Simulation, Glitches in Real Life. This is from Ozzy Man Reviews. And yeah, so if you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, pretty please. Vote this up, let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching if you are, hopefully. And here we go.
Hey legends, it's time to take the idea seriously that we live in a simulation. I've spent 2 hours researching videos on the internet, so I'm qualified to tell a mass audience that yes, we do live in a computer program. Humans themselves are often the first dead giveaway. The reality is bullshit. Look at her. She's broken. Her coding was clearly done by an intern at Westworld.
See, that does feel like an AI interpretation of like a human behavior that just kind of got stuck.
Let me take a selfie. And then it's like,
It's just let's just repeat that value to infinity.
The second dead giveaway that life is pretty fishy. This one is like, oopsie daisy, act normal, look normal, I'm just a cat. As soon as you turn your back on them, bam, you'll notice their core programming is riddled with glitches. Doppelgangers is just some lazy bastard clicking create duplicate. We've all got them. My doppelganger is this dog. It freaks me the out. Clock radios. There's a reason we're not allowed those anymore. Whoever invented everything knew they were a liability. You look at a clock radio long enough, you'll see the truth.
Okay. That's not as frightening as the lady with the phone that you kept doing like
the camera. It was a camera.
I mean, or the camera. You know what I mean? It's synonymous now, so that's why I said phone.
Yeah, try making a call from your digital camera.
And what about the metaverse? Remember that? Yeah, enough said. Oh, watch this. Sure, it looks like a television interview like any other television interview, but tell me how that just happened. Were you paying attention?
Wait,
what? No.
Or were you too busy looking at the woman in the red dress?
I was. Matrix reference.
How does an entire person behind her vanish? I call it the ScarJo theory. If you get too close to her gravitational force, you'll be automatically deleted. How about...
I reckon that it probably looks like the panels are together, but there might be like a little gap between, and she just walked through. I don't know. Is that...
This guy walks through.
Yeah.
No.
This lady disappears.
What the hell?
Yeah, she went behind a wall.
Yeah. Okay, that's all it was.
Yeah.
Everything's okay.
The world is okay.
The world's okay, yeah.
It's fine. ScarJo is not a bot.
How about science teachers? They're trapped and they know it. Their free speech has limitations and parameters on it, so they come up with these quirky demonstrations to warn us about existence. I see you, science teachers. I see you, and thank you. Thanks to Ozzy Man fan also, Trevor, who sent this in. As we can see, he found a glitch on his farm down south. I don't know if he should pop that. We're not ready to see what's on the other side of Australia, are we? If you tear back that fabric of the cosmos? No, I don't think so. The surface is terrifying enough.
What do you think that is?
Oh, it's probably just like some sort of...
pocket of water?
Yeah, something like that. Like maybe there's something underneath, like quicksandy or a sinkhole. I don't know. Well, actually, if it was a sinkhole, you would have just fallen through, which would be quite scary. But some sort of like...
Okay, you don't know, so it's okay.
I know
Back
nature.
to people being the biggest giveaway that we're in a quantum computer simulation. Our ability to meander in the wrong direction and follow each other in said wrong direction is second to none. Look at the way Beanie Guy stops and turns around.
Yeah, this is quite funny.
Is unnatural as isn't it? Look. He's glitching out. Big time.
No.
We can't cope when our environment changes unless we're given a software update.
Well,
the operating
she got
she got the memo.
must stay familiar to us, but never too familiar or samey same, or that can also become a glitch.
Whoa.
The way these cars have been planted on this street is another sign of virtual engineering laziness. The automotive department must have had a budget cut. It can only render white utes or pickup trucks, whatever you're programmed to call them. Anyway, I rest my case. Oh, also, ChatGPT. My mum is like, the f*** is that all about? I'm inclined to listen to mum on this occasion.
Excellent points. But yeah, that's just funny how when things go wrong, ever so slightly, it just kind of feels like, oh my God, we are bots.
The further along I go in life, the more I wonder if we are just kind of robots in a way, because it's just a computer. It's all synapses, right?
Yeah.
It's all zeros and ones in to a certain degree. Because I was watching this video I showed you the other day on Instagram where this woman at a gas station was like kind of in a conflict of some kind.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, she decided to just drive between the gas pumps and like create a fender bender and flip her car in the street. Now, she might have been on some kind of drugs or something like that, but sometimes people just have like a freak out when they're cornered and they do weird things.
Yeah.
And a completely different person takes over for that moment and they're unrecognizable from their former selves. Where did that individual come from though? Like, you are you all the live long day, 9 to 5, kids, TV dinner, watching your Netflix shows, and then all of a sudden you're this monster, but then you go back to that other person.
The monster was there all along.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the f***? You know what I mean? Sometimes we just sort of get broken and stuck, and I'm like, I don't know what to make of all that. The one that still has me, I was expecting to see a lot more of like the lady at the top with the camera, just like kind of stuck in this weird loop.
Yeah, that was very strange, actually. Like, he started off strong with that one. What is this behavior? Like, how many times do you have to look at the front and look at the back? What is it? Is it on a loop? But then the camera is moving past on the bus.
To a certain degree, I believe that we are all on some form of autopilot. We are just a series of chain reactions.
Yeah, I mean, especially that example of all the people coming out of, I imagine it's like a tube or something like that, and they're just commuting, right? And they're all coming out, and it's the normal way is to turn right, and then you walk down that street, but that street is closed. And so everyone's just, they're not thinking. Everyone's just moving on autopilot.
Yeah.
And then you go, oh crap, my autopilot code is off. No, what is life?
Redirect.
Yeah, because no one's paying attention. Everyone's got their headphones in, or you're like reading a book, or you're thinking about like what you had for breakfast, what you're going to have for lunch, or what meetings you've got, blah, blah, blah. And then you're just like, huh,
right.
life.
Sure. Or you're just not thinking.
No, well, yeah.
And you're just daydreaming or something. But yeah, like all the way from the Big Bang to you watching this video, like it's all just a chain reaction. That's what drives me crazy sometimes, is thinking about, do I have any control over anything I do?
No.
Is it all just a chain reaction to the very end?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's what scares me. And so if it is just a chain reaction, you are basically a computer. Sometimes that computer gets stuck and you're just like, without reason or purpose. You're just sort of stuck.
Yeah.
But maybe she was doing some kind of neat thing.
Maybe
she was recording video and was like, isn't this cool? Huh? But she wasn't even saying anything.
No.
She was just kind of stuck in this like repeat state.
She wasn't even clicking a picture. It's so strange.
She really does look like an NPC from a video game.
Yeah, really.
My mother's my sister. Saying random things.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's from Grand Theft Auto 3. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I'm Jabby Kuwait. This is
ACHARA.
Peace out.